Okay, here we are today having a bit of a chat with our girls that head up our clerical team in the company. Thought it'd be a great opportunity for us to get to know some of the probably the more forefront people in regard to our industry, but probably the ones that we don't talk as much about with all the interest out there in the marketplace with property management and sales. That's all the glamorous side of things, but these are the glamour girls of our company. Is that right? Over on your left-hand side and on my right-hand side, we've got Evdokia Nestazos.
Thank you.
We'll call her Eva today. She's our senior office administrator, and she's in charge of all of the reception duties, and she also does a fair bit of accounts and finances for the company. And then we have Latoya Jackson. Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, Latoya Howes. Latoya Howes is one of our brand new receptionists at Stewart Park. And we've got Paige Turner. Oh no, Paige Hayes. Is that right? Paige Hayes. All right. As you can see, I love to give the girls a little bit of curry about their names. But it's good that you always supply me with that too, ladies. Now, the two young ladies closest to me have just started with our company about 3 weeks ago. Paige, you were in probably about 5 weeks ago, but started officially about 3 weeks ago. So welcome. Good to have you on our team. So I'm going to start with you first, Paige. You're in the spotlight. Ready to go? Okay, just interested to know, I suppose, for everybody out there, tell us what it is that you do in the company now with reception duties. What is it that your role is up the front?
Yeah, so going through the mail, making sure I send it to the right people, answering the phones.
Yep.
They ring non-stop every day.
Yeah.
And obviously knowing like who I'm working with as well, so I know like what to send the calls out to people, reading my emails, doing applications and making sure that when people bring them in that they filled everything out.
Yep.
So when I pass them over to the property manager, the assistant property manager, they've got all the right numbers to call.
Okay, good.
Get references.
Now you deal with a really big team. Both of you ladies are dealing with a big team. We've got about 37 people on our register. Obviously, that's something that gets quite confusing at times. Brand new to the office. That is something that you've got to try and recall everybody's names. Do you have a secret for it, Latoya?
No, I don't have a secret.
You have moments where you can't track down the right person?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And moments where they're trying to avoid you?
Probably.
Yeah. All good fun, isn't it?
It is.
All good fun. How are you enjoying the new role?
I really like it. It's very fast paced and that's what I like.
Yep.
I don't like to be sitting around not doing much.
Yep.
Makes the day go quicker if you've got lots to do.
Yep. Good.
Yeah.
What made you want to actually come into the real estate industry in the first place, Paige?
Well, I've been told about property management, and because I love keeping busy, and I like dealing with customers as well from my past jobs as well. And yeah, I was really interested in it, and then I saw the reception position was available.
Good.
And it was coming because I had no idea about any of it until I started working here, and it was interesting knowing more to it.
Okay. Interesting that Paige has identified that one of the things that we have, being a larger company, we have a lot of room for advancement in the future. So the reception area, as much as is an entry point for a lot of the ladies that come through and then advance through into other parts of our or other departments within our office. We've got several people within our company who have progressed through, started on reception, and then progressed through to become leasing clerks, property managers, also to go through and become support people in the clerical industry for the sales team, as well as going through and becoming salespeople. So we have a real good progression in the office. So we like to employ these ladies with the view that they're going to stay with our company for a long time, and they're going to progress through into other roles within the industry as well. So which is good. Good to have you along. Now, I'm going to concentrate on Eva down the end here, because she is just one of those people. She's actually been with us. She was my first employee when I came up to Darwin. She started about a month after I commenced, and that was some 6 and a bit years ago now.
Yeah, it's a long time.
You've held numerous roles in the company. Tell us about those.
I have. I started off in sales at a ripe young age, which I'm not going to name at the moment.
Eva's 46. She doesn't look a day over.
No, I'm
day
playing
over
on my
45,
grades.
does she? Yeah.
So I started off in sales, and from there went to being a personal assistant to a sales representative, to moving to reception in our Palmerston office. And that didn't last very long because I need to keep busy. So moved into Darwin reception, and then from there took over contract management and then reception management, and then the list goes on from there. So now
Eva's now our senior office administrator, and trying to actually discern what that means is probably a little difficult. Yeah.
Excludes property management.
Sorry about banging the table there too. We probably all it wasn't an earthquake. That was me banging the table. So she supports several roles within the company. She does a lot of work for me in varied roles from a support perspective of the general manager, but she also does support roles for the assistant general manager, Elise Elphick, who you've met in a previous blog, and concentrating a lot on what happens in the accounts area, as well as processing all of the sales contracts that come through, as well as lead generation for the team, etc. So it's a very varied and diversified role.
Yeah.
And Eva, I think you would probably be the person that's held most roles in this office.
Probably.
I think you've just about
I like
covered.
diversity.
Is there anything you haven't done at the moment? Oh,
Property
cleaner.
management.
She hasn't been our cleaner, but we can work on that.
I tidy up.
Yeah, she is Greek, so she does enjoy cleaning.
Thank you.
So it's all good. It's all good. Mainly with rock music playing and
Bit of
dancing. Yeah, exactly. All right, so it's good to have a chat with you ladies today. Great to have the two new girls in our team, and great to have somebody with the experience there. Probably from a perspective of anybody who may be interested in getting into real estate. I'll ask you girls, how's your experience with being part of the team at Raine Horne in Darwin?
It's really welcoming. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, you can tell that
good?
you're all
It's very close
close.
bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And you've managed to make it down to the Cabinet for a beer on Friday night. We're still waiting for Latoya to get down there, but you'll get there at some stage, won't you?
Definitely.
Is that a promise?
Promise.
Okay, fantastic. Anything you want to say to a young aspiring person? Eva also recruits everybody that comes through to reception, because she's reception management. So anything you want to say to a young aspiring person in the future that sees this blog and goes, hey, I wouldn't mind being part of Raine Horne. What do you look for in a receptionist when they come through?
What do we look for? Basically, the right attitude being the first one. So someone that's willing to give everything a go. Someone that's not afraid of a challenge. Like you come into an office like this or an industry like this that is fast paced and can be very full on at times. We do provide a lot of support, but someone that is willing to grab the bull by the horns, basically. And someone that takes pride in their work, as well as someone that can come in and contribute to our office culture. So bring yourself and don't be afraid to shine, let your personality shine, basically.
Interesting, actually, you touched on the office culture. For any of you coming into the office, we have a cultural wall, which basically is shots of everybody in their personality or the things that their character. One of our mottos is that our characters define the culture of our team. Quite intriguing. We had Latoya the other day came in and she was dressed up as Spider-Girl. So I think that if you want to see that
She
shot,
pulled that off really well.
She pulled that off excellently. And we have our future pianist who was sitting tinkling the ivories, and that. But I found out that she was previously a flautist. So for any of you who don't know what a flautist is, contact Paige and she'll let you know. All right. Thanks very much, ladies. Good stuff. And one of the great things about our clerical team at Raine Horne Darwin is they're the #1 team in the world. Have a great day.
Thank you.